be able to hop into video.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
all.
yeah, it was the birthday of my grandmother a few days ago, so I rented a nice Airbnb and just like had dinner with her, and I'm just
That,
getting off the Airbnb.
that sounds great. No worries, brother. We already saw you. We already know your face, so no problem. Guys,
Yeah.
welcome to AMA Central, of course. Welcome once again. We are presenting today Panda Multiverse, a very nice project in the BSC, but also could be called a multi-chain project based on. I think one of the biggest assets is their NFTs, their creative NFTs, which are great. Um, Indeed, they do design them by hand, which is something that definitely adds value and uniqueness to them. So now, Bash, again, welcome to AMA Central once again. I hope you're happy to be around us.
Yeah, man, I'm super happy to be back.
Great.
And yeah, it's been a lot of work, but man, we are still standing strong.
That's great. I'm happy you guys were able to relaunch, were able to reallocate tokens to the fire holders of the first version. Happy that this contract now is working fine. So before we get started, let's talk a little about this relaunch and so. What happened to the prior to the previous contract, Bash? What happened to the whole contract and to what caused you having to relaunch?
Yeah, man. So the issue that we had with the contract, it was pretty much everything. Everything was wrong with the contract. Like the rewards weren't getting. At the beginning, remember that we thought about doing reflections. So for each sell and buy, if you hold one NFT, you were gonna get reflections of our own token, right? The reflections they weren't getting to the holders. So that was one big part that messed up our first launch. Uh, None of the reflections were getting into the holders of the NFTs. As well, the liquidity was added incorrectly. When we tried to add the liquidity, almost half of the supply stayed on the owner's wallet, which thankfully I had power of that wallet, so nothing not major issue happened. We were able to relocate the tokens of our investors. Uh, and yeah, man, that's pretty much what happened. Our coder, he wasn't a good coder. I trusted the wrong person, and even though he didn't stole money or something like that, uh, he messed up big time, you know. Uh, and yeah, it was a stone on the road, totally. But we managed to go through that, and right now we have a first class coder. I'm not our coder told us not to disclose his name because he's working on a really big project right now. Uh, but everybody knows this coder. He's well respected on Binance Smart Chain.
That's great. I'm happy you guys could solve that. Yeah, well, at the end of the day, a lot of things are important when it comes to launching a project. But if the contract is not developed well and is not working well, you are literally fucked.
Yeah, totally,
So
100%.
that's
Uh,
pretty much, yeah.
but you know how much we had worked for this, and we weren't gonna let it die just
No,
for
sure.
a
I
messed
had
up.
no doubts. I really had no doubts about you coming back. And that's why I think, for you to come again to AMA Central is quite a nice thing. Mainly because, you can also tell us how is the relaunch going? What are your plans? I think, guys, honestly, Panda Multiverse is a very, very good project. I would say even a little bit underrated by communities. Honestly, I feel like this is one of those projects that could do a lot better than what it's doing right now. This for me is a multi-millionaire project that right now is just not having the best push because they just launched. They had some paper hands as always. They had some people selling, taking profits, some people that didn't really felt comfortable with the relaunching, and that's why you see such a good entry point now. It's standing at how much right now? 360K. more or
Yeah,
less?
something like that. We started at 247, if I'm not if I'm remembering correctly. And our all time high it was about 600 6,000, sorry, 40,000, something like that.
Great. Yeah, you guys were at, wow, that was a pump.
Yeah, it was a nice bump. And actually, that was even before we got listed on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. Uh, that fucked us as well because um, we applied for it and we got listed, but we got listed like at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. And after we got listed, the market started going red as
Yeah,
we're
I
seeing
saw
right
it.
now.
I saw it. That was a pity. Yeah, you guys are being very unlucky with a lot of things. I'm sorry to hear. Um, I wanted to just, of course, point out the fact that these guys got listed and on CMC and was not even 24 hours. I have to say, is it?
No, man, it was like 18 hours, something like that.
Yeah. So CMC listed 18 hours. These guys are not playing, honestly, in regards to marketing moves and listening to people that know about marketing. You guys are getting a nice green candle since the AMA began. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I was just
Well,
gonna say, yeah, I was just gonna say you guys were at 350K. You guys are sitting at 500K right now. So
let's
it's
go. Beautiful.
it's almost a times two, an x2 from the beginning of the AMA, which is great. I had no doubts about that. Project is looking good. People are aping in. Now, Bash, let's introduce yourself again. I know you pretty well, but we have new investors that have never seen you and probably want to know more about you. So let's reintroduce yourself to our investors. Let's tell them who you are, where you come from, and what are your professional backgrounds and experiences and so on. Okay, guys, just to remind you once again, we already had Bash and Panda Multiverse in their V1. Their V1 had some issues in regards to the contract not giving rewards, and so they had to stop trading and jump into a V2, where they actually hired a much better developer to take care of the NFTs related to the contract, the reflections, and so on. Everything is working perfectly now with their contract. So it is a perfect time now to see what they are going to bring us today, tomorrow, and in the next weeks. So, Bash, tell us a little about you. Tell us a little about Panda Multiverse. How did this come to you? What's behind it? Give us a little
Yes.
bit of an introduction. Thank
Yes,
you.
man, for sure. I'm gonna turn my camera just like 1 second so you guys can see me and like know how I look.
That's
But
a,
I don't have my headphones and I'm on my phone, so I'm just gonna do it really quick and then I'm gonna turn it back off.
that's
All
perfect.
right.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
1 second.
great. Yeah, well, Bash is fully doxed as well. I've seen him a lot of times. There you are, lovely tattoo.
Hello, guys. So
Hey,
this is how I look. I'm
there.
gonna turn it off now because I don't have my headphones. Uh, but yeah, let's go ahead.
That's perfect. Yeah. Yeah, he's fully doxed, so don't worry, guys. He's doxed, KYC by Pink Sale in their first pre-sale that they did with V1. So everything is safe about this token. As well as you guys know it, we don't bring unsafe projects to AMA Central. We vet them personally. We look at maximum wallets, their sellings. We look at KYCs, audits. Honestly, you're investing safely here. It is definitely safe for you. So, Bash, tell us a little about the project, you, the team. Go for it.
Yeah, man, for sure. So, I'm Bash. I'm Mexican, and I'm 24 years old, and this is my first project. So a lot of devs they're like afraid to say that it's their first project, but uh, even with all the adversities that we had faced, I'm not afraid to say that it's my first project, and that I'm putting all my fucking heart and soul into this. Uh, I really want this to be a successful project. And yeah, man, I'm leaving everything, all my strength, all my sleeping hours. Uh, I have none almost. Everything is coming. Everything that I have of strength is coming to the project. So yeah, even though this is my first project, we have a really solid team. We are working with the best of the best. Marcus, he's one of the CEOs as well, and man, he's been around. He is super solid, and I think we make a really good team as well. The marketing team, man, they've been doing an awesome job. Uh, Before launch, we made like I think like 12 plus AMAs. So we are a team that is not afraid to spend on marketing, right? Uh, Everything that we have, it's going to marketing. Even Marcus and I had put money out of our own pockets to keep this going, and it's gonna keep going this way. We are leaving everything we have in here. Um, I'm pretty excited, man. And let me tell you guys what Panda Multiverse is about. Panda Multiverse, it's NFT project, but it's not just an NFT project. Um, One of the important parts of the project, obviously, yes, it's NFTs, but we launched the token as well. And this was to combine the best aspects of Binance Smart Chain and of crypto itself. Uh, we launched two batches of NFTs. The first batch, I think it was 250 NFTs, and the second batch was 300 NFTs. So right now we have a total supply of 550 NFTs. If you hold one NFT, you're receiving 4% of um, BUSD rewards straight to your wallet automatically. And if you hold only the tokens, you're getting 1% rewards of BUSD. So people that hold NFTs are making more money than people that don't own NFTs. As well, we are launching our third batch at Solana next week on Thursday, and we are going to open the bridges between chains. That's one aspect that's really unique about our project, man. That we don't want to get stuck in one chain, right? We want to make this Panda Multiverse project a Panda multi-chain project, and that's going to be a game changer on the community on the crypto world. We want to create this multi-chain community, and it's going to be bigger, man. It's going to be stronger than just getting stuck in one chain. And we're doing this bridges between chains. So if you're holding one NFT on Binance Smart Chain, and the reflections are not being like big enough as you wanted them to be, you can just switch your NFT over to Solana or to Cardano once we open the bridge to Cardano as well. And you can sell your NFTs over there for a higher price because everybody knows that right now Solana has like a really big marketplace for NFTs. So obviously the floor price at Solana is going to be a little bit higher. Well, not a little bit, like um, I think it's going to be higher than at Binance Smart Chain. Right now, our NFTs, the floor price, it's one BNB for the original ones, from 3 to 5 BNB for the rare and super rare, from 5 to 15 for the legendary ones, and we have some supreme ones listed for more than 500 BNBs. So we have a really nice floor price. Um, and once we open the bridge, it's gonna get even crazier, man, because it's not gonna be a floor price of one chain. It's gonna be a floor price from multi chains, from a multi chain project. Uh, I can say that we are a really creative team, and we are always innovating. As well, we are developing play to earn video game. It's a one first person shooter, and you're gonna have to buy your token to be able to buy the levels of our game. And each level you go through, it's going to give you like a ticket that once you go through, for example, 5 levels, you're going to be able to trade those tickets for a legendary or a supreme NFT. That's bringing a lot of utility to our token and a lot of utility to the NFTs itself. Um, and yeah, man, I'm just pretty excited, man. That's gonna help a lot the chart. That's gonna pump everybody's backs, and and yeah, man, I'm really excited. What
Nice.
else?
That's good.
Oh, we are putting in 10% of every minting, future mintings of NFTs. We're putting 10% as a buyback. So Thursday we're launching the third batch of Solana, and each NFT is gonna be the minting price is gonna be 2 souls, and we're gonna launch about 300. So It's a nice amount of money, and 10% of that it's gonna go back to the into the chart as a buyback.
That sounds great. I think you have a lot of things all together. So I want to kind of like break them down today. Okay. I want to make sure that our investors will be able to know what's coming first, what's coming later, what's more powerful, what's less powerful. Um, First, CMC listed. We already said it. You guys
Yeah.
listed in 18 hours in CMC. For marketing purposes, can we expect CoinGecko to come in the next hours or days?
CoinGecko, it's already listed as well.
Is just listed when? When was it listed?
Same time. Actually,
Exactly the
like
same
two,
time.
yeah, like 2 hours before Coin Market Cap.
Got it. Perfect. So it was like overnight. It was like this night. Well, for me,
Yeah.
probably. Got it. Sounds okay. Well, so we have CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap. That sounds great already. So you have a very solid base of a project that has good foundations to it already in the Binance Smart Chain and in DeFi. Now, you talked about a shooter, like a shooting game, you talked about NFTs being related to the token and giving reflections. What would you say is the most powerful asset of Panda Multiverse and why? And also, in regards to that, how does that make the holders, how does that benefit the holders?
Yeah, man, for sure. So, I mean, obviously, the main attraction of the project is our NFTs, right? It's an ecosystem that surrounds our NFTs. So the main character of the Panda Multiverse project are actually our NFTs. Um, the utility they're gonna have, it's gonna be inside the game, and as well the token is gonna have utility inside the game. So the game, it's a really important aspect of the project as well. The game, it's not going to give you reflections of tokens or rewards on BUSD. What the game is going to do is that you're going to have to buy our token, and with our token you will need to buy the levels. We're going to launch each level of the video game each 15 days. So you will need to hold certain amount of tokens, go buy your key to play the level. Once you go through through the first level, we're going to give you a ticket, and you're going to be able to play the other level, buying the second level with the tickets as well. I mean, with the tokens. Once you go through five or six levels, we're going to give you the opportunity to switch to trade your tickets for a legendary NFT. And right now, the legendary NFTs are worth about 5 to 15 BNBs each. So if you play the game, you're going to be able to have a NFT worth 15 BNBs approx. That's the utility of the game, and it interacts with the token, and with the NFTs as well. So it's pretty exciting because everybody's going to have the opportunity to win that 10 BNB or 15 BNB NFT worth.
Believe that the whole ecosystem of Panda Multiverse is coming along very well with the whole ecosystem and the whole project. All the ideas that you're having, you're linking them so well. Um, my question now is, what is the longevity of this project? Like, how far can we see Panda Multiverse? What's the further development that you see in it? Honestly, let's just be straightforward. So far, yes, the NFTs are looking great. I love them. They will become more and more unique with time, and they will have more, functions. And so, but honestly, what kind of plans do you have in the future to keep people from selling or just leaving the project? How do you plan to keep people holding? Because at the end of the day, in these AMAs, we present long-term investments most of the time. We don't like to present moonshots in the AMAs. We keep them exclusively for long-term utility projects. So tell us a little about it, Bash. How do you see the game developing? What are you going to do to attract your investors to keep holding? Tell us a little about that.
Yeah, man, for sure. So, uh, obviously, one of the most important aspects of the game of the I'm sorry of the project is that it needs to be a long durability project. It's not a pump and dump project, and I've been saying this since the beginning. Um, One of the aspects that are gonna actually help us to maintain the durability in the project is the opening the bridges between chains, right? So right now the project is only at Binance Smart Chain, and we're doing good. I mean, even though with the adversities, we're doing good. Once we open the bridge to Solana, Binance Smart Chain and Solana are gonna interact through our project. You know, so that's gonna attract investors from Solana into Binance Smart Chain and Binance Smart Chain into Solana. So that's gonna give more durability to the project. Because it's a whole different world over there at Solana. And once we open the bridge to Solana, we're gonna open another bridge to Cardano, and that's gonna bring even more investors into Binance Smart Chain and into Solana. you know so it's not just about Binance Smart Chain, it's not just about Solana, it's not just about Cardano, maybe even Ethereum. Like, we are a multi-chain project, and that's going to bring durability to the project, because we're not getting stuck in just one chain and not in just one world. It's a multiverse, and I think that's pretty fucking exciting, man. To see where are we gonna take this. We have a really solid team, and we're gonna have the biggest community ever, man. Because what project right now it's multi-chain, you know?
I agree. There are not a lot of multi-chain projects, honestly, like linking so many different chains all together, which is something that makes me feel comfortable about you guys innovating and bringing a lot of power into the whole ecosystem, because a lot of money is going to inflow. A lot of money is in Solana chain, a lot of money is in BSC. Putting all of them together is power. The idea is not wrong. The only thing that's going to be difficult is coordination. You guys are going to have so many mods. You guys are going to have probably two different Telegram groups. I think one for Solana to answer questions, or you might also have an FAQ on your website that answers questions of different chain holders. Because you're going to get a lot of issues trying
Yeah,
to
yeah. It,
change
it's
with
a
contracts.
it's a really ambitious project, uh, and we know that. We know that. But nothing comes easy. Nothing good comes easy, man. And our team, it's getting bigger each time. We started, I think, with like with 5 mods, 4 mods. Now we have about like 12 or something like that. Um, we still haven't opened our Discord, because we know Binance Smart Chain. It's all about Telegram, right? There's no big communities of Binance Smart Chain on Discord. I mean, maybe there is, but there are just like a few. Uh, so we're waiting to open our Discord to the public once we start with the Solana NFTs and with the Solana aspects of the project. Uh, but yeah, man, like, I know it's a really ambitious project, but this is my full time job, you know. And Marcus as well, he's been super focused on this, and yeah, man, like, that we have worked like non-stop since like months, and it's gonna keep going this way, man. I'm really excited, and each time it gets better, and it's gonna keep getting better.
Sounds brilliant. I have no doubts, as well as I know you pretty well. I know how ambitious you are, and I know how passionate you are. One thing I want to tell you guys is that everything that Bash says is the truth. Like, he's a super transparent and honest guy. And that's one of the things I appreciate about him the most, being so transparent and being so honest. He doesn't care. If he doesn't know something, he will say it. He will never say, "Oh, yeah, huh, I'm the best," and he doesn't know anything. So let's get on now with. I wanted to talk to Marcus a little bit too. I never get to talk to him. Marcus, are you there?
Hey, brother. Yeah.
How's it going?
How's it going?
So Marcus, I know Bash pretty well. I've been talking to him for a while. In regards to you guys' marketing ahead and you guys' plans for the future, I think our investors that bought in right now um, are probably going to be very, very interested to know what's going to happen in the close future. So, how do you guys plan to make this grow in regards to like reaching people and reaching new communities and getting new people to invest?
Sure, yeah. So that's a great question, man. So after our first launch, we actually hired some like a marketing team. They've been doing a great job at getting a lot of social media influencers involved. Um, Obviously, we got the coin market cap and the CG pretty quick. We have a lot in mind. Um, we are currently looking for a lot of help for our Discord and our other social media groups. Um, but as far as marketing, we have the team putting together some more, plans for the like Solana community and how to reach them. Um, but so far, I mean, they've done a great job at we sold out both batches of NFTs. Had a beautiful launch, man. It was totally hype. We had a great day yesterday, man. And we're just going to keep doing these AMAs. We're going to keep just finding new groups and new social media platforms to just keep expanding the multiverse. Um, and we're always open to ideas. Our community is always throwing out ideas, throwing out groups. Hey, you guys should go here. We do it. You guys should get this guy to tweet. We do it. We're all about making the community happy. We do have some PooCoin ads coming out. Those will be popping up. What is it, Bash? In
Yeah.
the next couple of days, today maybe.
No, and like at any moment now. I haven't checked my computer. Maybe they're up now. Uh,
Okay.
I sent the banner and everything, and it says that 1 to 6 hours. Uh, so yeah, it could be any moment now.
Definitely,
Yeah.
yeah. Definitely, yeah. It doesn't take longer than 6, 7 hours, so could be up. That's wonderful, guys. I mean, I have no doubts, as well as investment is definitely going into the project. I know you guys are not keeping pretty much anything to yourselves. So everything these guys are generating right now is going into the whole development of Panda Multiverse, which is what any decent dev should do in BSC and DeFi. When you have a project, you don't take any profit in the first month. I think if you want it to grow, all of the money that you make from taxes and so has to go back into the project's development, marketing, and reaching out to larger communities. That's the mindset that you need to have when it comes to developing a project and when it comes to being a boss or being an owner or being a leader. Okay. If
That's
you
right.
don't reinvest what you generate, you're never going to go further than the next corner. You're going to get to the next corner and that's it. You're going to get stuck there because you're not reinvesting and you're not finding new ways to get bigger. So I think you guys are doing the right thing. Also revisiting AMA stations where you already had AMAs before is a great choice. You saw it tonight with us. I mean, we are the biggest AMA station right now, as in volumes flowing in. We are killing the game, but mainly because we vet projects a lot and we make sure that our investors are safe so they feel comfortable investing too. So let's talk a little about. We talked about the project. We talked about the marketing push that you guys are doing. We didn't talk about the tokenomics, the taxes, and so on. How is the tax system in the token, guys?
Marcus, can you go ahead and walk them through the tokenomics?
Yeah. Let me pull that up. It's easier to read
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
So we have a pretty cool reward system. It's BUSD. And let me just pull it up here. Just send it to you, I think, Benson. But okay, yeah. So 2% to the LP, 3% to the marketing wallet. We have 4% that goes to the holders of the NFTs in BUSD. 2% to the Panda charity. At this time, that wallet, it's building. We haven't chose a charity yet. We've got one that we might use that the Chinese group has helped us look at. And then we have a 1% dev tax to our new coder. That 1% dev tax is to ensure that he is working behind the scenes, interacting with the contract at all times. Like anytime we need any help with anything, he's been on it, and he has honestly put together a really really amazing contract. Um, it's tricky. I don't know too many projects that have launched, an NFT project that rewards NFT holders. Um, but he did it, and it's working out great, man. It's so far it's really really doing good. But yeah, that's the tokenomics, which is like 12%. We
Yeah,
actually
project.
added a 1% tax also at the last minute. There is a one more percent tax that is rewarding the token holders. That is something that we spoke to the coder with like before launching, and we wanted to do something for those that are holding the token because obviously to play the game, it's going to be like one level at a time every couple weeks. So you got to hold tokens to be able to play the game. And here is a way to reward those that hold the tokens while they're waiting on the next level to come out, or while they're playing the first level and getting to the next level. You know what I mean? So yeah, we found a way to also hold the token holders, reward them, and um, if you hold an NFT and tokens, it's like hyper rewards, man. It's been pretty killer. Everybody's pretty stoked about the rewards.
That's great. That's great. I think this the whole, as I said it before, the whole rewarding system for for literally for the holders of NFTs is great. As you said, if not the first, probably one of the only projects rewarding with reflections to NFT holders, which is great. You're literally finding a nice utility in regards to investment for the holders, which is great. The holders of
Yeah.
NFTs. I mean, so that's just great, guys. I think overall the project is sounding and looking fire. I can definitely see you guys succeeding a lot in the near future. And I think the entry price now is just ridiculous. you know, you're buying a super well developed project, very powerful, with a very nice team, at less than 500K market cap is crazy. I would literally expect projects like this to be at literally 10, 15, 20 million market cap, which is probably where these guys are heading. That's great now. Marcus, Bash, do you have anything else to add to the whole conversation we had, to the whole nice chat that we've had?
Yeah, man. Well, I just have to say that I'm really thankful with our community, and I'm really thankful with you guys to let us come back over here. And yeah, man, this is just the beginning. Like I said, we are a really ambitious project, and we won't stop working to reach our goal. We will keep working really hard as we've been doing it for the past fucking 5 months. We're not stopping any soon, and I think that the issue that we had with the first contract was proof that nothing's gonna stop us now. We're coming back stronger, and yeah, man, we have a lot of things to offer to the community, and yeah, we will keep innovating, and we will keep bringing something worth it to the community of the crypto world.
Sounds Powerful. I hope so too, guys. I think you're bringing something new. You keep on innovating. You keep on bringing new things, which is great. And I think your project has a lot of potential. Honestly, as I said before, it is a bargain, getting tokens at this price, in my opinion. So, again, for those that already invested, you guys definitely did a very nice thing. Just please kindly remember that this is a long term investment. Um, it's never bad at taking profits sometimes, but small percentages. Don't try to do like a 2x and sell your backs because you're going to regret it a lot in projects like this. These are long term investments. What I mean by this is give it a week, give it 2 weeks, give it a month, and you will definitely see Panda Multiverse getting bigger and bigger and bigger at every single, at every single step that they take for the project to get bigger. So, anyways, guys, now that my advice was given, we're going to jump into a few questions tonight. So if you have questions, please click on that button in the middle. We got Jared at first. We got David himself. Let's go, Jared. Jared, hello there.
My friend, how are you?
Doing great, brother. What about you?
Not too bad. I'm part of an AMA channel as well, so we can all eat together. You guys are doing a really good job. I love to sit in and listen to like the way you conduct yourself. You're very talented, man. So good job to you. Regarding this project, I heard about it from a friend of mine, and it was way, 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 way back, when they first launched. Seems like decades, but it's probably a week ago.
Yeah, it's like a week ago.
And I bought in, obviously, because I know some of the people on the team, and they got like a genuine, it seems like they got the passion. You can hear it in people's voices, whether or not they're actually in it or they're not in it. So I thought it was interesting. My only real question, I guess, would be if I do eventually become top holder, can I get that Shiva NFT?
Oh, if you get the to be one of the 15 top holders, you're gonna be able to compete to win the Supreme God Panda NFT. Uh,
Okay.
the more you hold, the more opportunities you have to win the Panda God. And
Well,
remember,
I'm
we
number 6
only
now.
can you repeat that? Sorry.
I'm number 6 now. So
Sheesh.
every dip I'm gonna buy, I want that Shiva.
Let's go. Yeah, man. The more you hold, the more opportunities you have to win it. And remember, we only have three supreme ones on the whole collection. It's the Panda Shadow, Panda God, and Mantis. That which is not a panda; it's a mantis. So they're gonna be worth a lot once we open the bridges. So
Okay.
so yeah, it's totally worth giving it a shot. And yeah, the more you hold, the more possibilities you have to win.
I'm gonna keep buying, my friend. And also, I will reiterate something. I don't have to be here. This thing, I'm not doing an AMA. Benson, you're doing an AMA. I'm here because there's certain projects where you go, I get a feeling about. I don't know what it is, but I got a feeling about this one.
Well,
So that's why.
100%. I feel like Panda Multiverse brings in so much transparency that you can't help it or feel comfortable with them. So Jerry, you're definitely doing the right thing. As I said before, for me, this looks bullish. It might take time. It is a long-term investment, but you can feel safe. These guys are not going anywhere. Bash is so transparent. Like he would even give you his home address. Like he wouldn't care.
yeah, man.
So yeah, I mean, thank you so much, Jared. Loved your praising. I appreciate that. You appreciate the work we are doing here. It has been a very long road, but we're definitely working towards bringing as much professionalism as we can into the channel. So thank you so much, Jared. You're lovely.
Yeah, awesome, man. We do the same thing. So like, I recognize good people. When I meet good people, I can definitely hear the genuineness in your voice, and this space needs that. It's important. Yeah, super
100%.
important.
Yeah,
100%.
thanks,
Appreciate
Jared.
you. Yeah,
This is Travladd. Yeah, it's good to see you here, man. That's what I've said for a while. Is there's a lot of people that'll just they'll just take it. At this point, everyone in the crypto space that's been doing this for a while, they know how to read, or say 99% of the time, they know how to check out a contract and check out the legitimacy of a token pretty spot on by this point. And it's a choice whether they choose to take the legitimacy option and take the time to look into the projects properly and provide the good opportunities for their investors, things that they think will go up, or to just take every crap token that comes in their inbox and post it. And there's very few of us right now that are actually taking the best tokens that come in our inboxes that we do think have a future, that pass the safety checks, and sharing those with the community in comparison to those that will just take anything that comes in the inbox and just post it. And it's unfortunately that's the sad reality, and that's why our groups are the ones that are thriving, because people can see that we're doing that research and we're finding those good projects, and obviously security checking them in regards to the other people in the space that are just simply not doing that.
Well said,
absolutely.
bro.
Me and four other people looked at this contract. I couldn't find a problem. I couldn't find a single one. And I look for it because I like to poke. If you guys know me, if you know me, I like to poke. But I couldn't find anything.
100%, 100%. Well, Jared, what can I say? Just thank you once again. Love seeing you around, and I hope we will see you more often. Let's have another question going, and thank you, Travis, for joining in. Love having you around.
I always
Um,
try to step in. You know that. I'm
I
always
see.
just looking at safety
I
checks and
see.
stuff.
I see. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Let's get Nikki Gold. Nikki, go for it. I'm sure Bash is going to be happy to answer your question.
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Okay. Is there any game in development for Panda Multiverse?
What do you mean by development?
Like any game? Are you guys working on bringing out any game?
Oh yeah. Panda Multiverse. Like I said, it's a whole ecosystem that goes around our NFTs. Uh, and yes, we do have one game. Actually, if you go to the chat, you're gonna be able to see the first trailer of our video game. We're gonna launch another trailer, another preview, this on the next few days. But yeah, it's a play to earn game, which you will have to buy each level with the Panda tokens, Panda Multiverse tokens. Each level you go through, it's gonna give you one ticket that at the end of the game you're gonna be able to trade for one legendary NFT. Inside the game as well, you're gonna have different rewards. We're implementing a lot of cool things for our investors and for our players, for our gamers. And yeah, to answer your question, yes, there's a lot of things going on. We are gonna keep innovating, and yes, we do have a game coming on. The game is gonna be ready in less than 1 month, so that's something to keep in
Oh,
mind.
that's nice. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, appreciate the question.
Thank you so much, Bash, for the answer. And Nikki, thank you so much for the question. We appreciate your questions and your in-depth research that you do. Guys, in order to know things, you have to ask questions. That's a must in life. So again, I always encourage you not to feel shy or embarrassed to ask questions. It doesn't matter if English is not your first language. We won't have any problem getting your questions, trying to understand them and helping you, okay? This is an international community, and one of the things that we care about the most is your integrity and your safety. So in order to feel safe investing, you need to know things. So make sure you ask all the questions you need, whether it's here in the AMA venue or then in their Telegram group or in private. Let's get on with one more question, guys. I'm going to give one more chance for a question, and then we're just going to round it up for the night. We have so many things to do. Me and Travis have been having a hectic day as always. That's as usual. We got Asa Lutata. Asa? Hey?
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
Doing great. Thank you so much. How about you?
Good. I don't actually have a question, so you can save it. I was just gonna comment, man. You're you look fantastic. That's all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Beautiful, beautiful aesthetic.
I
Nothing
appreciate it.
inappropriate.
I
Benson is
appreciate it.
beautiful. He's a beautiful man.
I
So
appreciate it a lot.
beautiful.
The most important thing is to be beautiful inside. You know, that's what I hear about those. Thank you so much, Tessa. I appreciate it a lot. You are so sweet. Thank you so much.
No
Uh,
problem.
let's get into one more question. That was pretty flattering. Thank you. Let's get Atomo's token going. What's up, bro? Atomos, you got a question there? No question from Atomos. Great. Steve D might have a question. Let's do it. Steve D, hello. All right, no question from Steve D. I think Rostam always has good question. Always has good questions. Yeah,
Hello.
Atomos,
Uh,
someone's interfering there. Someone's having little
hello.
interferences.
Hello. Can you hear me now? This is Thomas talking.
We can hear you now, Atomos. Yes.
My question is: I noticed that this project has been America based. Like most of the investors and the targets are from majorly North America. So, what are the plan in place to get this project to all other continents? Like, are there any deliberate plan in place to get to other continents and then make sure that people are aware about the project? Because the major thing we need now is once there is no awareness for the project, investors will come. So, what's the plan in place to get the awareness to other places?
Yeah, man, for sure. To answer your question, well, I'm Mexican, so we have a multi-language community. Um, we have already set it up a Chinese community, and we're open to have more communities of different language, man. I mean, this is a multiverse project, multi-chain project, multi-language project. Everybody's welcome in here, and yeah, man, we would love to have more communities. Um, but I mean, right now, the only mods that I had found in the strong community is it's on English, it's speaking, and Chinese. But yeah, man, like if we get more investors from different parts of the world, we won't hesitate on opening like a special space for them to be able to speak on the native language. Um, we are totally 100% uh, like willing to do that. To
Um,
hire more mods, to hire more people to help us. That's not a problem.
okay.
But yeah,
I just want to know if there's any deliberate what's it called plan or action you are gonna take to put that into effect. Like, is it in your plan to, or you're just willing to?
yeah, I mean, like right now, I don't know a lot of communities uh from different countries. uh but yeah, we could totally look into it, man. But yeah, like to be honest, right now we are not like looking, but you're right, we should, because
Yeah,
it's a
definitely.
multi-chain multi-language community. So yeah, we're gonna totally look into that, man.
Yes, thank you very much. And Benson, you are looking great, by the way.
Thanks, Adam.
That's
Love
all I have
it.
to say.
Love the good
That's all I
vibes.
have.
Love the good vibes, guys. I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate you being so nice as always. Um, I want to just say that we had a great AMA overall, wasn't it, Bash? You got very nice buys in. You got definitely a bunch of investors joining your project. I hope you can take a lot of care of them because they are our babies. We love our investors and we appreciate them a lot here. So I have no doubts, guys. You definitely are killing the game. I see you guys growing a lot in the close future. So keep doing what you're doing. Ash, you have some last words to say to our
Yeah,
investors, and then we'll
yeah,
just wrap.
man. uh I'm really happy that your members like the project and that they joined our community. Um, I'm always really, really fucking happy to be here with you, man. You know, I love you and I love your community. And we're going to keep working really hard, man. This is just the beginning. This is just the tip of the iceberg. We have a lot of things planned, a lot of things coming. Yeah, fuck, I'm excited, man.
Excited for you. I love your behavior. I love your positivity, your transparency. I have nothing to say about you personally. I just hope that the project gets the love that it deserves because this is a really nice project indeed. So, guys, definitely go take a look. You got the links there. You got everything you need. Please take a look. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask Bash directly in private or even in their group chat. Even better, they have mods, they have everything you need. What can I say? Best of luck. Have a great one. Bash, we'll keep in touch as always. Anything you need, DM me, and I will see you guys very, very, very soon. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, man.
We appreciate you too. Marcus, thank you for being around.
Hey guys, thank you so much. Your hospitality is amazing, man. You hold a great AMA, man. We love you guys. Love the community and appreciate the support of your members, man. We will take care of them. We have a long term project here, man. We're gonna be just innovating nonstop, bro. I promise.
I am 100% positive on that. I know what's happening. I know what you guys are doing. So I'm very confident. Guys, have a great one. Keep working. Keep doing your thing. We're going to keep working too, trying to bring great projects to our investors as always. Guys, thank you. AMA Central, once again. We'll see you tomorrow with another AMA. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks to you, Benson. Bye bye.
Guys,
See you guys.
see you soon.